Soul Garden. Welcome to another episode of The Urban Mystic. I'm Skip Jennings. I am your inspirational, motivational teacher. And we are still in Virgo. It's about healing. We're in that space about healing. And remember, all healing comes from self. This is a time, we talked about this last time, this is the time that we start to embody spirit and mind and body. But listen, here's the truth. We're becoming more aware that there is no separation from your spirit. Your body temple houses your spirit, so that's why you'll hear me always talk about this as the body temple. So chapter 2, the second week in Virgo, it is always about the action plan. We talked about blocks. We kind of worked on that for the last week, releasing the blocks, identifying, releasing. Now I'm going to give you some things I want you to kind of think about, an action plan to expand your consciousness around healing and around, feeling better about yourself. So here's the first action word I want you to think about is health. We talked about that last time, that health is not just about the body temple, it's also about the mind, it's also about the spirit. In health, we want to start feeling healthier. How can we do that? Well, you need to get up and you need to move. You need to get up and you need to move and you need to exercise. It's a part of feeling healthy in the body temple. One of the things that's coming up that Christopher and I are working on is called the soul workout. So I'm going to help you on that process. So I want you to look for that coming up in the couple of months down the road, called the soul workout, to help you to get moving. But health is also, how do we think about ourselves? We need to start thinking healthy and doing healthier things. Action plan, put into place a healthy regime. Your second key word that we're going to talk about today is called work. Now, that word work, just be with it for a minute. What do you feel when you hear that word work? Feel like some grueling activity, something I really don't want to go do sometimes. And I want you to start shifting the way you see work. How about this? Work is simply an opportunity to share God. No matter what you're doing, no matter where you're going every day, to allow abundance to flow, because it is an energy, you're going to share God. You're going someplace to be with other people, or you're working from your home right here and right now. It's about sharing love. Shift that word work to maybe work play, maybe your calling, maybe your opportunity to be creative. Shift the way we see and feel about work. Here's your third key word we're going to talk about. It's called service. And you know me, you've been with me for a while, you've been listening to what I talk about. I believe service is such an important part of the action plan of healing, the action plan of feeling better, the action plan of realizing that you're one with spirit. Service is simply this: because we're all one, because we're all one in God, that every time that you go out and do some service or do an act of service, you're not only helping the world, you're helping yourself. Because what you do in service affects the whole entire collective, therefore you are affected. So service, think about this when you go out to be of service. Maybe it could be in a food bank, maybe it could be in clothes and giving some clothes away, or at a church or whatever. You're really being of service to yourself. Here we go, the body temple. I kind of talked about this earlier on about the health, but here's what I truly believe. Your body is the temple of spirit. Your body is the temple of God. So how we treat our body temple is going to affect how we see our spirit, how we know more of our oneness with spirit. You're just not walking around as an arm, as a leg, as this. You are the temple of God. So we start shifting the way we see that, and we start calling this the body temple action plan. Here's the last one we're going to talk about. Is called routine, or what I like to call practice. Every morning is a good time to get up and add your practice and to do your meditative thoughts and maybe your affirmations. So here we go. 7-day challenge. And I think you kind of know what we're going to do. Every day for 7 days, Act on your action plan. So I've given you 5 words. Maybe thinking healthy, maybe changing the way you call work or you see work, or maybe service, putting in something in line with service or the body temple, or actually getting into the practice of meditation or physical fitness, whatever it is. You have 7 days, and every day do something to lift the vibration. It is the action week. Here is your affirmation. Let's get going. Breathe in, close your eyes, feel this. Just for the day, I embrace my self-healing. Let's do that again. Breathe in. Say it again. Just for the day, I embrace my self-healing. Because all healing is self-healing. So my friends, I am a licensed spiritual counselor, practitioner. I can help you. So one-on-one stuff, you can hit me up here at Soul Garden or follow me on Twitter. Or how about Facebook? I'm there as well. You can go to Mind, Body, Spirit Solutions by Skip Jennings Facebook. And I send out affirmations all the time, all these 3 avenues to help to inspire you on your journey. So my friends, remember, the power to shift your life is always within you. Until next time, I'm Skip Jennings.